Alright guys, now this video we're going to be talking about what the yellow belt requirements are for our kid classes, okay? Our kids classes, yellow belt requirements. So, as a white belt, you learn the 8-point blocking system, which was just a blocking system, and it's kind of very rigid. Standing in a nice horse stance, just putting out the blocks, okay? Well, for yellow belt, you're going to learn something called the 8-point blocking system with strikes. And again, we're going to start in our horse stance. And we're going to start with our right hand. So we're going to scoop out. Number 1 is a block and a front punch. Number 2, block, front punch. Number 3, blocks across. We're going to drop the elbow and back punch straight up in the middle. 4, block all the way across, drop the elbow, back punch. 5 and 6 are hammer fists, straight down, hitting with this portion of your hand. And then 7 and 8 or something called a crane strike, where we're going to block down and crane up. A crane strike is something where you want all your fingers to touch your thumb, striking up with your wrist, which is like a giant knuckle. Okay? Let's try that again. 8-point blocking system with strikes. Again, starting in a nice horse stance, very balanced position. We're going to scoop in 1, front, 2, front, 3, back punch, 4. Back punch, 5, we're going to drop it down with a hammer. 6, drop it down with a hammer. 7, we're going to come up in crane. Then 8, we're going to come up in crane. All right. The next thing you need to learn is one pinion. Now, if you're a 4 to 7 year old yellow belt, you only need to learn half of one pinion. Doesn't mean you can't learn the whole thing, but a requirement for you to get your orange belt is that you have half. If you're an 8 and over yellow belt, you're going to need to learn the whole one pinion. I'm going to do the whole one pinion now. If you're 4 to 7 years old, just stop at the halfway point, and I'll let you know what that is. But if you want to continue on, you might as well go for it. It's your call. All right, so we're going to start here in front position. All right, right fist, left palm. The fist stands, of course, for power. The palm stands for peace. We're going to put them together, and we're going to bow. We're going to roll it out. And we're going to bring our left hand to our right shoulder and block down. Notice how I kind of just brought my left foot in and then I turned to my left. In a nice balanced position, I'm going to step in. We call it half mooning, where you, instead of just stepping forward, you're going to do the block, bring that foot in and out. We're going to put out a front punch. Bring that right hand to your left shoulder, block. Same thing, step in now, left front punch. Bring it to your shoulder and block. Now we're going to do 3 punches down the middle. Half mooning in. 1, 2, and 3. Now this would be the spot where the 4 to 7 year olds could stop. 8 and over, you got to continue. Now here's the only time, well, there's 2 times in this form where you don't bring the hand that just punched to your shoulder. Every other time you bring in that front punch to your shoulder. This time you're not doing that. This time you're going to bring your opposite hand to your shoulder and bringing that punch down to elbow position. You're going to turn and wheel all the way back with your left leg, block down, and you're going to step in and front punch. Bring that punch to your shoulder, turn around and block, same thing. Now I'm going to step in with a left front punch. Bring that left front punch to my shoulder. I'm going to block down, back, down the middle, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Here's another one of those moments where that punching hand does not come to your shoulder. The opposite hand comes. We're going to wheel back with the left again, block down, step in and front punch, bring that punch back to your shoulder, turn around, block down again, step in and punch. We're going to come back into that horse stance, roll down, and step in and bow. I'm going to do that one more time. The pattern of this form, it kind of creates, if you like a giant capital I on the floor, because you're kind of going this way, you're going back that way, then you're going to go down the middle, and then you turn, and then you come back down the middle, go back that direction, go back this direction, and you finish. So it kind of, the pattern is kind of like a giant capital I, if you want to think about that. Think about it that way. That helps you visualize the pattern that you're walking on the floor. All right, here we go. One pinion. Okay, so far we've done the 8-point blocking system with strikes. In your first form, 1 pinion. The last thing that you need to learn as a yellow belt to get your orange belt is combination number 3. Combination number 3 is relatively simple, relatively straightforward, but there is a couple of confusing parts. So you want to start off in a balanced position, and I want you to picture that the right hand of a bad guy is in front of you and they're either trying to grab you with that hand. So that right hand is going to be coming at me. I want to step to the outside of that and block with my left hand. So again, that offending limb is coming in. I'm going to have my hands up. I'm going to step to the outside, get off the line. I'm going to block with my left hand and front punch with my right. Around the belly area. Okay, so we're going to try that again. Ready? Hands up. We're going to block, front punch. And notice when I block, I'm not throwing my hand way out like that. It doesn't take much to redirect a strike, especially if you're moving away from it. Okay, so we're just going to redirect it. Block, front punch. Now, the hand that I blocked with is going to come up and grab that shoulder that's really close to me. And I'm going to do a back punch with my right hand. So I did a front punch to the body. I'm going to turn my hand around and do a back punch to the chin. Okay, so I'm going to try that again. Offending limbs coming in. I'm going to block, front punch, grab, and back punch. Now, here's the tricky part. I have their right shoulder here, okay? And I just did a back punch with my right hand. My right hand is going to go all the way across their back and grab their left shoulder. So my right hand is going across the back of their shoulders, grabbing that left shoulder. I'm going to spin them down, and as they fall to the floor, I'm going to throw a left thrust punch with my left hand. Again, combination number 3. The offending limb is coming in. I'm going to block it, step to the outside, front punch with the right, grab that right shoulder, right back punch to the chin, reach across the back of their shoulders, grab that left shoulder. I'm going to push with my right, I'm going to push with my left hand and pull back with my right, kind of getting them to twist a little bit. And as I do that, I'm going to pull them to the ground and then left thrust punch to the belly again. That was combination number 3. If you have any questions about the yellow belt material, put them in the comments and I'll be glad to answer them.